touchdown. Here's
Say I'm in the
Bucker on
party,
to kick
but
it
want
away.
to include the audio. I hit no, and they had that system update come out
And the
earlier
mile
this
high
week.
air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I think I just heard Kemp on his. Yeah, whenever you're streaming for AJ.
Block, and the
MJ.
Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Oh, yeah.
That worked as well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
That was a good illustration
Should
of
have
setting
at
the
some
edges of
point in time,
defensive
huh?
end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
They'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On third and long, it's Locke. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Yes. What you think? Can you do that?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Travis Kelce. Incomplete.
On fourth down,
I know. That's see that she did it to me against Kemp, man. She don't put their hands up.
Deep for the Broncos. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Locke. And they will not get the connection here. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Yeah. I don't know what else they want from me,
3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
On 29-yard line.
No pain, no gain.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the
play the free
football.
safety, man.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
For a quarterback, there's 2 sides to this coin. Either he had complete faith that his guy would go up and get the
I
ball,
just feel like they once
or
they get
grabs.
too
Which
deep,
one do you think he'll
the
tell
safety's
coach
not
when he
playing
goes to the
up enough.
sidelines?
And they leaving that, zone in that area too.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Mahomes now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
What he came out for?
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the feel his pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yet he ran that shit.
Picked by Pierre Desir, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there.
He
See
ran
the play
the fuck
unfold,
out of that one.
feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
Yeah.
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
To try again after the sack. Block. He's going to rifle one deep left. And got his man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Albert Okwuegbuna with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Yeah, your boy Albert O, man. You could have had him.
Now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This season, man. That's his first touchdown, man. You know what I'm saying? He could have been using that boy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. To the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
Save y'all energy. Let him
You're
go.
Stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That will
This is
whistle
the
against
shit
a
I
big right
don't
tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. A hit as he throws
Taylor, D-line. Damn it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returning it, here's Hamler. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Shouldn't have did
And
that.
incomplete, and excellent play
man. I just had to
downfield.
take
Should
that
have
shot.
been picked
It was
off,
on my
really.
leg.
But 2nd down instead. To throw again, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. Locke working out of the gun.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with
Missing
just under a minute to play in half number 1. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have
That's
made
his
as
best
rookie.
throw of the night.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This one tied at 14 now as he
Thank you,
sends this one
We'll
away.
see, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
Let's
zone
see,
for a
man. I might be
touchback.
late for 5.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even 1st half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence
Have to
there.
let
Is
Mahomes
that
get
one
that
good for
one.
15 and a 1st.
Man, defensively, that hurts.
They wanna
They
give
got
up
him out
that
of his
bullshit.
rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece.
Right.
As now we
We
send
gave
you
up
out
2
to Orlando
touchdowns.
and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime
Shake
Report.
back.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even
see
first
what he's
half,
doing.
all
Maybe
tied
some
on the
adjustments.
scoreboard. And that'll carry
Second
over the
quarter.
back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Taco Charlton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he powers his way up past the 30. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Locke. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Now, this defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon, spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. From the 39, Locke. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. He gets away from one. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much, even 1 step to get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On play action, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The Broncos onto the field. Their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8. From the gun, Locke. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Again, it's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a first down carry by Bell. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Draymond Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 4. Mahomes flushed out under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Tied up, 21-21.
Less than 2 minutes,
2 minutes in the fourth. I missed 2 picks that last drive, man.
Reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
Man, Locke be throwing some shit that I don't know how my receivers catch up to.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm like, okay, that's an incomplete. Oh, nope, never mind. He caught up to it.
This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw, Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
All right. 4th and 1.
Game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw is Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I'm going to go ahead and take this field goal,
21 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So
right
this
here.
thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And a timeout comes in.
He'll be able to stop this shit early and make it.
Remaining. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Oh!
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Now, I thought I stopped it right in time, but I let it go too far the first time.
As that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Let's go, Greenlaw.
He's able to get it back to right
Thank
around
you.
the 27.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Swing mistake here at OT.
You know what they say,
Bye.
when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
What happened? I hit timeout? Oh, man.
That's
My
typically
bad.
how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Yeah, he got hit. Mm-hmm. He been running that play all game. I already knew it was coming.
Carry for Melvin Gordon. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
You know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter. But being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside with power as well.
I wouldn't mind giving Lindsey Judy. Wouldn't mind giving Judy a touchdown. But don't seem like that's going to happen this game.
Now Gordon. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know how bad I want to throw a pass. Fuck no. Not the way Locke been throwing that bitch this game.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he is met quickly in
Why
the
is Freeman in
backfield.
again?
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown, and the game.
Let's fucking go, man. Redemption.
Touchdown.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making
You
it
needed
extra
that one.
special.
Shit.
Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Broncos,